Good evening, this is Bruce and welcome to my office. And today, or tonight, we're going to talk about something a little bit different. Being that it's close to the end of the month of October, apart from celebrating my birthday a couple of days ago with family and friends, we're closing in on November, and in November traditionally since about 2004 in Australia and consequently in other countries in the world, November has been recognised as a month to support men's health, and in a number of ways, and but it's shown as Movember, the month that you grow a moustache. Now I've been active for many years in Movember, and quite often nominated and helped raise funds. In 3 years ago, I myself was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and that was consequent to my family doctor realising that it had been more than 5 years, it's actually 7 years, since I'd had a PSA test. Fortunately, I was lucky and we were able to get into treatment pretty quickly, and it's now almost 2 years since I started treatment, and tomorrow morning I'll be going to see my oncologist, Professor Joseph, to see what the results of this last blood test that I've done. But November is also for men's health generally, and that includes for all types of cancers and depression, and it's connected up with Beyond Blue, which was started specifically for the recognition and help of people with depression. And what I'd like to do is to just to showcase this a little bit. That I grew a moustache for many. Actually, in 1991, I removed my beard because I had to wear a gas mask during the Gulf War. But I left my moustache on, and my moustache was a signature up until about 5 years ago, and when I donated my moustache for Movember, and that went under the hammer, and we raised quite a few dollars, and I took my moustache off. I haven't grown a moustache since. I grew it the consequent year. I grew the moustache again for Movember. But since I've been working from home and the people base has shrunk quite considerably, I haven't been that active. So I thought it might be prudent that I actually speak about it. In the past 2 years, I've witnessed 3 people who've taken their lives through depression. And I've recently been to 2 funerals, 5 days apart, of a man and a woman who both died from cancer, and neither of them were that old. So I'm just reaching out for people to embrace this insofar as you men, please, if you haven't done it, go and get your tests. We men are the worst for being basically dragged before a doctor to have normal checks, but the cancer checks now, anybody from the age of 35 onwards is susceptible, and it doesn't differentiate between people and how healthy you are or any of those sort of things. It will grab anybody. And I'm witness to it, and I've witnessed a lot of people who are right now suffering, and those that have basically paid the ultimate price, and some of them from not adhering to what they should have in order to make their life better. So if you haven't done it, go and get your test, do your prostate cancer test, do the bowel cancer tests, and if you are down and out, there are quite a few phone numbers that you can ring, and there's helpers out there. Just talk to your mates, talk to your people, talk to your wives. This is extremely important. All of these things, survival for us, without my wife beside me, I don't know where I would have been. It's a terrible, terrible time to go through once you find out that you actually have cancer, and you have to go through a myriad of tests and unknowns and the waiting, and this goes on for months and months and months. The earlier it's detected, the easier it's going to be. So anybody who wants to go out there and grow a moustache, get onto Movember, spruik yourself. People will put and get your friends and neighbours and family and everybody involved, and get some money together for help research and help people in these dire straits. Thank you.